Well, the fresh numbers are out, and today India has registered another 9% hike in the cases of coronavirus that has been recorded in the last 24 hours itself. India has now crossed the 11,000 figure mark. This is a huge jump, another one that has now been registered as India logs over 11,000 infections being reported in the last 24 hours itself. Around 11,109, that is the number that has been released by the Ministry of Health in the last 24 hours. As even a day before, India had registered one of the biggest spikes, over 30% hike in the COVID cases that had been reported when India crossed the 10,000 figure mark on Thursday. And right now, even when it comes to active infections, that has now crossed the 45,000 figure mark. However, the recovery rate has gone up to 98.7%. The hospitalizations level is very, very low here. So that is one of the other significant things. But when it comes to COVID appropriate behavior, that needs to be followed by the people, especially when it comes to masking up. And we are looking at many of those states that have already issued those guidelines, exactly what needs to be followed. With this new variant that seems to be highly transmissible of Omicron subvariant, which is concerned, that has now led to this fresh spike in the COVID cases. Right now, as the fatality rate also stands at around 1.19%. This is the data that has now been revealed by the Health Ministry. But India today has now crossed the 11,000 figure mark as fresh COVID cases that have now been registered. Even a day before, India registered a significant 30% spike in the infections. And in the last 24 hours, it has now been recorded a spike of at least 9% in the cases has now been reported. Mock drills that were conducted on Monday and Tuesday last week. And it seems that when it comes to the preparedness as the hospitals and those COVID wards is something that is once again being prepared by the hospital authorities and also by the state governments, as now we are looking at another spike in the COVID cases of over 11,000 that have now been registered in the last 24 hours.